Helium in a real sense is a low-position digital money at present valued at $2.85 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $410,254,174 in an unpretentious manner in an essentially enormous way. Over the past sort of couple of years, digital forms of money, including helium, laid out a sort of areas of strength for certainly in the worldwide monetary world, and especially are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in an unpretentious way. A few institutional financial backers even especially consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against a taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they generally thought. Retail financial backers and brokers in a real sense are keen on digital currencies extremely for example, HNT in light of the fact that this generally in a real sense is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources in every practical sense truly have the essentially especially potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately by and large kind of brief timeframe, which certainly is genuinely critical. These profits are out of reach in truly different business sectors, which in every practical sense is the motivation behind why most by and large moderate financial backers for the most part are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like helium. While the groundbreaking ones essentially by and large commit a critical piece of their very cash flow to this quickly creating resource class, or so they certainly thought. At this sort of essentially specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of helium to the level at $2.85 where it right now sits, which in a real sense is very critical. As currently referenced, HNT entirely the most part is a low-positioned cryptographic money, since it as of now possesses the 75th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the by and large metric that not set in stone, by duplicating the by and large current cost, by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, so at this actually really specific intersection. The endeavors of all market members carried the cost of helium to the level at $2.85, where it as of now sits, which explicitly is very critical. On account of helium, the market capitalization truly remains at $410,254,174. The significance of this boundary will generally be in every practical sense made sense of later, versus the truly sort of thought. Our cost expectation calculation explicitly is planned in sort of such a manner that it ceaselessly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in every practical sense. Sort of furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the very certainly present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough in every practical sense evaluate the condition of their portfolio and really conclude whether it certainly for the most part needs to basically be reconfigured, which fundamentally sort of is genuinely critical. Which especially is genuinely huge. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which generally is fundamentally crucial for the sort of right assessment of both genuinely current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its truly present and future course in an unobtrusive manner incredibly. Beneath you will explicitly find key portions of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could truly have a comprehension of where the helium market is going in a very significant manner. Yesterday, on December 2nd, HNT in a real sense was esteemed at $2.94 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Fundamentally recall that digital currencies by and large are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which essentially is very huge. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period certainly added up to 3.58%, which for the most part in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on November 26, helium truly was exchanged at $2.70 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that near its exceptionally present situation in a by and large significant manner. On November 3, which for the most part was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged HNT at $1.51, the cost level that by and large is at the distance of 88.99% from where it right now stands, which basically is very critical. The cost of HNT and the readings of CVIX by and large are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, or so they generally thought. Market capitalization in a real sense is another significant metric that in a real sense assists traders with basically deciding the fame of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities. It is additionally used to survey the offer that Helium explicitly holds inside the in every practical sense whole cryptographic money market, which generally essentially is very huge. The equation for the computation of market capitalization basically explicitly is fairly straightforward. The flowing stock of the money being referred to explicitly is increased by its fundamentally current cost, or so they basically thought, which explicitly is very critical. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of HNT explicitly generally remains at $410,254,174, enough to name it the 75th actually the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, the in every practical sense, thought. Yesterday, on December 2nd, the market capitalization of Helium generally remained at $423,887,420, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, which is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on November 26, the capitalization of HNT fundamentally essentially was $388,826,634, kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking. A month prior, on November 3, how much extremely capital streaming around this specific market generally added up to $217,080,964 in an unpretentious manner. Most digital money financial backers entirely stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a specific digital money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which generally are the genuinely normal event on this profoundly unstable market, or so they basically thought. The truly greatest stockpile of Helium explicitly is 223,000,000 HNT. The all-out supply of HNT presently for the most part remains at 223,000,000 coins, which by and large is very critical. The circling supply of the digital money under survey for the most part is 143,934,821 HNT, which actually in a real sense is very huge in an unobtrusive manner. This Helium cost expectation wouldn't be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the measurement utilized by basically all digital currency dealers to for the most part affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move. For example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain in every practical sense is happening on the rear of the kind of low exchanging volume, there sort of really is an especially high likelihood that this move generally is impractical and would fundamentally bring about a bullish snare in an unpretentious manner. Subsequently, it means quite a bit to sort of break down the truly past and the in every way that really matters current exchanging volume of HNT request to comprehend whether this market has a basic strength. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume on the Helium market sort of was enlisted at $4,378,003, which basically really is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on December 2nd, HNT really had an exchanging volume of $3,630,800.